Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but a variety of categories, including books, beauty, jewelry, travel, and even home decor. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription box unboxings, I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day. Whenever I announce giveaways, there's always a giveaway going on, it seems like. There's usually a couple at least every single month. And whenever I go live, as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Thank you as well for helping me get to 4,000 subscribers recently. It's a nice milestone that I am very happy to be at, and now we move on to 5,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. In celebration, I will be doing some secret password giveaways that we love and know here on the channel towards the end of the month, probably actually starting in the next couple of days, so definitely be on the lookout for that in the unboxings that you watch. Today though, I have a great lifestyle and self-care box that I've really enjoyed opening for the past year, and that is Breathe, which always comes wrapped very nicely in this nice white box. This box is $50 per month, and it always includes 5 items in a particular category of self-care. So they actually have 12 different ones, so a different one for every month of the year. And if you are a multi-month subscriber, you actually get a 6th bonus item, so definitely worth doing that. Now, I do have a code for you. It's Noelle10 that will save you 10%. Now, this is their 11th box, and I know that there is going to be a box for next month, and I'm sure they'll tell us what the theme is going to be, but then they are going to take a little break, a little hiatus. So this might actually be a good opportunity for you to get in on next month's box, but then it won't be renewing because she's going to put everyone's subscriptions on hold. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. It has been sent to me for review. It says, take a deep breath and say this affirmation aloud. I will put my problems on pause today because I deserve a break, which is such a good reminder because, you know, we all deserve a break sometimes. We shouldn't use self-care as an excuse. I always think that sometimes we do that, you know, sometimes you get a little pass, but I do think that we all deserve a break. And if you just need that hour, you just need that day, you might even need a whole week, take that time because that in the long run is going to serve you well. So there is a nice little letter here from her, from Joe, that's probably telling us about that pause. It says, thank you for prioritizing your self-care, for putting yourself first, and for journeying with the Breathe curation. This note is a follow-up to the updates shared recently via email, so subscribers received an email, it looks like, but just in case you missed it, they're going to be taking a pause to reevaluate business operations because she has been super busy with, you know, this is like a side job, side passion project for her. So obviously sometimes other projects in your life have to take precedence. So it says, I managed to run this small business alongside a full-time job, and I had to make some changes professionally for my own self-care and well-being, and I'm glad I took the necessary decisions. So she is definitely practicing what she preaches, which is awesome. It says, your subscription will be paused temporarily and your account will not be charged in the upcoming renewal cycle. You will receive an email when we're ready to restart to give you a chance to renew your subscription. So for original subscribers, so if you were able to subscribe for the next one, there will not be any price change when we relaunch. So it's kind of a good way of kind of grandfathering yourself into that. So it says, I will eagerly await the day when Breathe will return and will be ready to offer you an even better self-care experience. For now, I'm getting busy curating the April box that will focus on mental self-care. That's a big one, you guys. The final type to complete are 12 types of self-care before we pause. Once again, thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy this March box. I'm sure that I will. So I love that. So smart to finish out the 12 months, finish out the year, full cycle, and then reevaluate and see where we go from there. So here is our little image kind of postcard that's always included. It says, you can climb mountains with self-love. Wow, I love just the citrusy image. That's some good product photography there, making those pencils in that notebook look really fancy. And then we always have our nice guide. So it's always kind of formatted like a little mini magazine. So it not only tells us about the contents of the box, it also has some little like mini articles. For example, 5-minute physical self-care ideas, why self-care isn't selfish. That's something I hope we all know by now. The importance of self-care for women of all ages, and a poem called Tired. So something to hopefully avoid. It says, don't feel guilty doing what is best for you. Yes, and I think we say that to other people, but we don't always intuit it and believe it ourselves. So say that to yourself one more time. So it says, this month's curation addresses physical self-care with a focus on refreshing your routine for spring. Physical self-care is the most basic and important form of self-care that you can practice. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth in the morning or taking a warm shower. Once you're able to practice good physical self-care, you'll then be able to adopt other forms of self-care into your routine as well. So love that. That was just like one paragraph of another letter from her, but I figured since I already read the bulk of that other one about the pause, I would skip that. Then we have our page with our 6 items. Again, 6 items if you do a multi-month subscription, 5 items if you just go month to month. We have our 5-minute physical self-care ideas, our article about why self-care isn't selfish, the poem, the importance of self-care for women of all ages. So I'm going to look in my category, which is a women self-care by age 40. Get daily exercise. I was doing so good with that, and then I have taken a little break since I got back from my trip, so I need to get back on that routine. Eat breakfast. I am not like a breakfast eater. I will admit that. I have tried all kinds of like sort of schedules, like snacking throughout the day, 3 meals, all the things. I'm kind of a natural intermittent faster, so I don't always eat breakfast. Try something new. I should definitely do that. Load up on fruits and veggies. I can do more of that. Schedule health checks. Sometimes it's just a matter of making that appointment. So if you've been putting off an appointment, go ahead and call, because often it's going to take months for you to get it in there anyway. Continue managing stress. Yes, I have a very flexible lifestyle and multiple jobs, but at the same time I do get stressed out, so I have to remember to because I have that flexible schedule, use that to my advantage and actually schedule some time off as well. And don't forget your eyes. Oh, that's so true. So this is a little recap of the February box. So let me just turn back to that product page so that we can read about our physical self-care item. It says, be you, love you, always a double L, and always a single L. Love that. All right, so here is what this looks like. It's just simple blue tissue paper with their little breathe sticker. Got lots of stuff kind of wrapped up in there. So I'm just kind of glancing at what we've got. Everything's in there. A couple little packing peanuts hiding in there to keep things from getting too rustled around. So the first thing that I'm going to see, ooh, I love all the citrus that she's got going on in here. A goat milk foaming hand wash. I love when it comes in these little pump bottles that actually give you that nice foamy texture. In citrus, there's no palm oil, which is so good. I always think about that when I go to the orangutan exhibit at the zoo, because they remind us that palm oil is like one of those things that is in so many things that you wouldn't even expect it to be in, but it's not great for the environment. So let's see. It says, this foaming hand wash delivers a rich foam packed with creamy goat milk and enriched oils, leaving your hands refreshingly clean and silky soft. It has fruity notes of pomegranate and tart, juicy currant mingled with pink cherry blossom and white magnolia. So fruity with a hint of floral. Love that. The MSRP on this is $9. I do appreciate that she includes that. I'm wondering if I can unscrew it without messing it up too much. I'm not going to mess with it too much because, like I said, I do like these nice foaming hand washes. This is funny. So we have something called Pit Putty, which, if you didn't already figure that out, it is a deodorant. So it comes in kind of a familiar looking deodorant canister. So this is orange vanilla pit. So we definitely have like a fragrance and color theme to this box too, which I'm loving. She does a really good job with that, where there's definitely a palette that goes along with whatever she's chosen for the month. So this says the scent of this deodorant is fruity and sweet with orange vanilla and hints of coconut, perfectly balanced in swirling goodness. So like a orange dreamsicle. It says the baking soda is a natural odor blocker and raises the pH of the underarm, making it less hospitable to odor-causing bacteria. This has an MSRP of $12. I have said it in unboxings before. I will say it again. Hopefully it's not TMI. I honestly don't use deodorant, so I usually pass that on to someone else. Here's more of our citrus and more of our orange. I love the orange. It definitely makes me feel springy. You guys can see I'm loving my ranunculus here. Oh, I love this stuff. So this is by Obrillo. It's a Citrus Punch 0-calorie liquid stevia water enhancer. So this is the bonus item if you're a multi-month subscriber. It says, enhance the taste of water and increase your water intake with the stevia-infused, sugar-free, 0-calorie, all-natural liquid water enhancer with real fruit lemon extract. Add as much flavor as you want. It dissolves instantly into water, so you don't have to worry about mixing it up. It does have an MSRP of $5, so that's fun. And again, that is something that all of us at all ages have to remind ourselves, drink more water. It is such an easy thing to do, and it is such an easy thing to forget. Like, I'll go through a day and be like, wow, I went to the bathroom a lot because I was good about drinking all that water, and then I can also get through the end of the day and be like, wow, I refilled my tumbler once the entire day, which is not enough. So sometimes when it's something and it feels like more like a treat, like juice, it does help you drink that water a little bit more, hopefully. We got something that's all kind of wrapped up, and it's fun that it's in this like perforated paper, which makes me think of fancy fruit. You know, fancy fruit always comes in that perforated paper. So let's see what fancy fruit we got here, you guys. Ooh, this is exciting to me. So I've definitely gotten these before. I actually think I got them from a box that was out of Texas. Now this one, mine, even though they wrapped it up, mine did get a little bit crushed. I can kind of hear it, and they're moving around, and it's definitely not a perfect circle, but we got a nice citrus shower steamer, blood orange and ginger shower steamer. Turn your shower into a spa with this invigorating shower steamer made with a refreshing blend of essential oils and organic menthol crystals. Use whole or half. It does have like a little line, so it makes it a little easier to break it into two. It says, and place a piece on the floor of your shower out of direct spray of water. The oils and aroma will carry in the shower steam. This has an MSRP of $10. It is a pretty big disc. Like I said, I usually just go ahead and use the whole thing and try to like time it so that it's like my husband and I are both showering because maybe we're going somewhere or we're turning in for the night, so we can use it through successive showers so we both get to enjoy it. So very, very nice. I won't probably be unwrapping it for photos just because, as you can hear, it's definitely, there's a lot of dust, but works just as well when you just like kind of sprinkle the floor, the shower floor. So unfortunately our fancy paper didn't do its job. We do have another item though that is wrapped up, and this feels like glass, so hopefully this one made it in a better condition. The tape didn't do its job in this case, but I'm not hearing any tinkling glass, so I think we're safe, because this one had some extra foam to it. So this is, oh, I'm excited about this, you guys. This is from Sister Bees. It is a lemon creamed honey, so almost like a lemon curd, but with honey in it. And this is a nice sized jar. I think it's really fun that they do it in these like hexagonal honeycomb shaped jars. So it says, made with 100% pure Michigan honey and organic lemons, this creamed honey is perfect to spread on crackers, toast, English muffins, or to eat straight out of the jar. Oh my gosh, this sounds so, so good to me on a nice scone with your tea. MSRP on this is $13. So she does do really fair prices on this. You're not necessarily, this isn't like a value box where you're gonna get like $200 worth of stuff, but you're definitely getting your money's worth. And again, it is for that sort of curation and a reminder to take some time out for yourself, to enjoy some self-care. And I just am loving how this all looks together. The last item that we got is, this has a funny name too, cracks are whack, which is so true. It's a hand and foot cream, of course, in the scent of orange. It is 2 ounces, very nice. It says, this extra thick cream is for extra dry skin, especially on the hands, feet, knees, and elbows. Works great for eczema and psoriasis as well. Use it all year round. So this has an MSRP of $18. This is the highest valued item. I will tell you, you guys, because you know that I walk around barefoot a lot, so my feet are not the prettiest things, but I have definitely, especially when it's drier or when I've lived in drier climates, I get those cracks on my heels, and it's like the worst, because once they start, it's so hard to heal your feet. So it is really important to moisturize the feet, especially if you do go barefoot a lot like I do. So happy about that. Happy about the citrus scent too, just because a lot of times you get peppermint, which totally makes sense, but this will be like a little refresher. So great box as always. I am so sad that she's taking a pause, but I also totally understand. I'm sure the next one, the last one for now, will be fantastic. So again, we got our goat milk foaming hand wash in a nice citrus scent. We got our lemon creamed honey. This is probably going to be my favorite thing because I've been trying to kind of use all the edible items that I have in my cupboard. So on a nice English muffin, sounds so good to me. Blood orange and ginger shower steamer. You guys know I love a shower steamer. It's a shame that this one kind of got rolled around in the box a little bit. Got a little bit manhandled ahead of time, so it's more like bath salts almost. We got our orange vanilla pit putty organic deodorant. That is a mouthful and a pitful, I guess, too. Cracks are whack hand and foot cream. I love that. I'll probably use that quite a bit. And then our bonus item for 3-month subscribers is the stevia infused water enhancer. So like I said, you may be able to subscribe still if she has some of the April boxes available, and then I'll grandfather you in for when they do come back from their hiatus. I'm really looking forward to it. I just, like I said, I think she's done a great job. It's a really cool concept to focus on a different kind of self-care every single month. month, and I do really enjoy these really quick reads that she includes in this little mini magazine. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite item in this particular month's was. I'm loving all of the orange and yellow and red colors for spring. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.